Hey everybody, welcome back to Jack Games. Today for Saturday Showcase, we're going to be doing my 1979 Topps football set. I have two quick packages. I'm just going to go ahead and open these. These aren't related to the showcase, but I figure I'm already making a video. I might as well just go ahead and open it on camera. It's two Nationals items. I have a 2017 Topps Chrome Harper and Jim 10. I also got a Trey Turner the other day in a 10, so I think I'm only missing a couple more from the Topps Chrome sets. And then this is a ticket stub. I have to figure out how to open it. I don't know why people love sending the tickets like this. This one I'll probably send in for grading depending on condition. So it's actually a Cincinnati Reds ticket that when they played the Nationals on July 17th. This one has Billy Hamilton on it. But I think Harper hit a home run, I believe. He hit a home run, and then Ryan Zimmerman hit a home run, and broke some Nationals record. I can't remember which one it is, but he did one of them on this day, so I've been looking for this ticket for a while, actually since July. So, but let's go ahead, get started. It's going to be a longer video. I have 99 of the 528 79 Topps football. I have a John Smith and a 9. So I'm just going to do the front and the back now, and then we're going to kind of breeze through. Otherwise, this video will be really long. So let's do this. And Dwight McDonald in a 9 for the Chargers. I have a lot of 9s. I think I have 1 or 2 8s, a couple 10s. I have a Horace King in a 9. I bought from one guy like some of my other videos where I pick up like a couple cards for 99 cents each, and one of them was it was a Patriots. I don't think it was this one, but it was a mint 9 for like $1, and I was like, well, this is cool, man. It's a cool little set. And so 99 cards later, and here we are. So it's a Mike Haynes and a mint 9. I think I'm in 22nd place, I believe. 22nd or 23rd. I have a Mike Barber and a 9. I don't have the big 3 yet. Kind of procrastinating on those right now. I have a Doug Williams and a 9. This is one of the, not just a 1. It's a rookie of Doug Williams. I think it was a Super Bowl MVP for the Redskins, I believe, one year. And I think on the registry he's a 3 or 4. He's not just a 1. So we have a Bob Klein and a 9. But I like this set. I can pick them up from 4 Sharp Corners. You know, I'll get like 10 cards for $20, 30, 20, 25 bucks. You know, all 9s. I have a Team Leaders Patriots and a 9. I have a Mike Kadesh for the Bills and a 9. But I don't have the Lofton. I don't have the Earl Campbell. And then I don't have... Oh, who's the other one? I can't remember the other guy, but... I want them in 9s or 10s, and they're just out of the price range right now. Well, Ralph Peretti, Chargers and a 9. I mean, for the price of one of those not in a 9, I could get dozens and dozens of 10s. So, Josh McDaniel for the Redskins in a 9. I have a Steve Grogan for the Patriots in an 8. It's one I've been looking to upgrade, but they just don't seem to exist. So, from what I've seen. So, I have a Yari Yepperman, Dolphins kicker in a 9. I'm not sure. I want to say this guy is a Hall of Famer, but I'm not sure. I can't remember if he is or isn't. Frank Reed for the Falcons. Have a Mike Mayer, a Gym Mint 10. So one of the 10s I have. I want to say I have 10 or 12 10s. But another one of those. I mean, it was like 4 sharp corners at $8. I think I paid for this. And if they're having one of their sales, it's like even better. I have a David Taylor in a 9 for the Colts. Harold McClinton for the Redskins and a 9. Just switch these out because otherwise I won't have room. This was a self-submission. I'd picked up a pack, an open pack of 79 Tops years and years ago, and this was the only one that was that looked good, and I couldn't just buy from 4 sharp corners for like $2. So it's a Cleveland Browns team leaders in a 9. It's pretty cool. I have a Bill Lingatis in a 9. The Patriots. He's the center. Tony Green of the Bills in a 9. I have a Nate Moore for the Dolphins in a 10. James Harris, mint 9, Chargers. Jim Allen for the Lions in a 9. Don Calhoun for the Patriots, a mint 9. Not this exact one, but I had actually bought a mint 9 of this card, and it got lost in the mail, according to the guy, I guess, or something. So I had to search this one out and bid fairly high on it. I mean, like, I think I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it, maybe less. But there was a seller on eBay. He had a bunch of them, so went ahead and picked that up. Joe Theismann for the Redskins in a 9. Another one of those guys that had a good career. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's in the Hall of Fame or not, but I know he had a good career. Well known. Marvin Cobb for the Bengals in a 9. Mike Patrick for the Patriots in a 9. I know this guy is in the Hall of Fame. Tony Dorsett in a 9. I think this is his second year card or third year card. Yeah, third year. So I was pretty happy to pick that one up. I think I got a really good deal on it. And it was graded a long time ago, so the case is thinner than the new ones. I have an AJ Duh. I'm gonna guess that's his name. Mint 9 for the Dolphins. I have a Doug Needles and a mint 9. Bobby Jackson and a mint 9. I have a Ed Simonin, a mint 9. Steve Largent, and a 9. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, but I know his cards have value, so I'm guessing he's like an uncommon star. Once again, I didn't grow up watching football in the 70s, so, or even the 80s. I wasn't even born until 84, so. But Leroy Harris, Gym Mint 10 for the Dolphins. You know, like I know some of the names, but for the most part, I had never watched these people play. Eric Williams in a 9. So, but, you know, there's like I usually try to watch the 30 for 30s. So I know a couple of these people, like the Doug Williams guy. Have a Tom Darden, mint 9 for the Browns. Have a Clark Gaines, mint 9 for the Jets. This guy either is or will be in the Hall of Fame for being a coach. Herman Edwards, mint 9. Won a Super Bowl, Peyton Manning. Let's see, I know my 2000s. I got that down. Dennis Johnson, a mint 9. Have a John Jefferson and a mint 9. I'm not sure. I want to say this guy had like a really awesome college career or something. I'm guessing. I believe I remember hearing, because his card on the registry is like it's worth like 3 points or 4 points. And he's not like a common or anything. Carl Muck. The Oilers to mint 9. If you know anything about John Jefferson, let me know. Leave a comment down below, so I know you're watching too. A Bob Jackson, and a mint 9. I don't know why I said Johnson. Mint 9 for the Browns. Mike Dawson for the Cardinals in a mint 9. I don't know what order they put these cards in either. It's kind of crazy how they're not in really order. A Ron Saul for the Redskins in a Gem Mint 10. It's a nice looking card. I haven't looked at some of these in a while. Norris Thomas of the Dolphins, mint 9. Robert Pratt, mint 9. Julius Adams of the Patriots in a mint 9. It's gonna be a lot of 9s. Like I said, I mainly have a lot of 9s. The Seahawks team leader in a mint 9. I think we're about halfway, so. Randy Rasmussen, the Jets at a Gem Mint 10. Lamar Parrish, mint 9. Ike Harris in a mint 9 for the Saints. I have Lydell Mitchell for the Chargers in a mint 9. And then an Eason Ramson and a Gem Mint 10 for the Cardinals. So that one, that pile. So we have, yeah, I think we're about halfway. Bob Cousel for the Redskins in a mint 9. Tony Leinhart in a mint 9. Have an Andy Johnson for the Patriots in a mint 9. Have a Dewey Selman and a Gem Mint 10 for the Buccaneers. Have a George Roberts in a mint 9 for the Dolphins. Have a Roger Carr for the Colts and a mint 9. Derek Gaffney and a mint 9 for the Jets. This is one that actually I looked it up to see if it would be cheaper than getting it graded. This is one of them that was in my pack that I had open. It's a 79 tops. It's a record breaker Bruce Harper in a mint 9. But 4 sharp corners had it for like $2. So, and I don't care if it's a 10 or not. Horace Ivy in a mint 9 for the Patriots. Pretty close to finishing the Patriots team set. I think I need like 3 or 4 cards. So, Reuben Gant in a mint 9. Bob Parsons in a Gem Mint 10 for the Bears. Have a Raymond Claiborne in a mint 9. Scott Durking in a mint 9 for the Jets. Mike Livingston, Chiefs, and a Gem Mint 10. Have the checklist 265 to 396 mint 9. Newsome is the other one. So it's Newsome, Campbell, and Lofton are the big 3 rookies in this set. That's the other one that I couldn't remember. The Hall of Famers. Have Delvin Williams for Dolphins in a mint 9. I'm almost done with the Dolphins set also, I believe. Roland Hooks in a mint 9. Russ Francis for the Patriots in a Gem Mint, mint 9. Wish it was a Gem Mint 10. And then John Mendenhall in a mint 9 for the Giants. He looks real pissed off. So, alright. Yeah, if I try to pick that up, they're just going to go everywhere. So, last little pile. Have a Doug Borduin and a mint 9 for the Patriots. have a Chuck Ramsey and a 9 for the Jets. Mario Clark for the Bills and a Gem Mint 10. Mark Arnerson and a Mint 9. Tom Hicks and a Gem Mint 10 for the Bears. I have a lot of Bears 10s, it seems like. Roosevelt Leaks and a Mint 9. I have Charlie Joyner and a Mint 9, Hall of Famer for the Chargers. I actually had his rookie graded in an 8 a couple, 13 years ago at this point. Dennis Johnson for the Bills in an 8. I have a Ken Mendenhall and a Mint 9. Tony McGee and a Mint 9. Paul Numroff of the Lions and a Mint 9. Let me put these down. Try not to hit the camera. Oh, man. I have a Rusty Jackson and a Mint 9 for the Bills. And a George Nuts and a Mint 9. If only it was Rusty Nuts. Or News. I don't know if it's News. It's probably something like that. I just want it to sound like that. Sam Adams and a Mint 9. I have Abdul Solomon and a Mint 9. I have a Mike Wood and a Gem Mint 10 for the Cardinals. Bill Thompson and a Gem Mint 10 for the Broncos. I have a Benny Ricardo and a Mint 9 for the Lions. He looks like his last name should be Ricardo. That's a sweet stash. Sweet 70 stash. I have a Dallas Cowboys team leaders and a near mint 8. That's Tony Dorsett and Randy White. The big guys on there. Pretty sure they're both in the Hall of Fame. I have a J.K. McKay and a 9 for the Bucks. Stan White for the Colts and a 9. Terry Nelson and a 9 for the Rams. Burgess Owens for the Jets and a Mint 9. I have a Rolf Benschik and a Mint 9 for the Chargers. I have a Dan Dornick and a Mint 9 for the Giants. I want to say he's an announcer. I feel like he's an announcer. Eddie Edwards and a Gem Mint 10 for the Bengals. And then the last one I have is a Harvey Martin and an 8 for the Cowboys. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago, so I think it was my last mail video. So that's it for the 79 tops. I'll go ahead. These were in my box, so I'll go ahead and show them too. I have a Bubba Smith rookie and a excellent mint 6 with a stain. So I much like the other baseball Hall of Famers I have, figure I don't think Bubba Smith's in the Hall of Fame, but I think I paid like $3 for this card, so I think it's freaking cool for Bubba Smith. And every time I see it, it makes me think of when he was in Married with Children, and he went up against Al Bundy. So I just think it's a freaking sweet card. So, and then I was a big fan of Chad Pennington back in the day. I still have a ton of his cards, but this is the one I decided to keep. It's a 2000 SPX Chad Pennington signed jersey. So it has an autograph, but number 10 and a jersey. I backed the wrong horse, I guess. I should have backed Tom Brady back in the day. So, but it's number 40 of 2000. This is one I decided to keep. I never owned the SP Authentic one. It was always kind of pricey, so I never picked it up. And then I have a Sebastian Vollmer and a Gem Mint 10 of the Patriots. 279 of 799 SPX. think he finally retired, and everyone's talking about how he was going to be in the Hall of Fame. So, did I really pronounce this guy right? His name right? That'd be pretty sweet. I'm also an A.J. McCarron fan. Ever since he came out, I was picking his stuff up before he was even drafted, and then he was drafted by the Bengals. I was an Andy Dalton fan at the time, so I was kind of disappointed about that, but I still pick up some of his cards. His cards are still, they still have some value to it, surprisingly enough. But I picked this up, 2014 Leaf Metal Draft. This is self-submission. It came back in a Gym Mint 10. So maybe it's the number 10. Maybe that's like my thing. I like quarterbacks that are number 10. This is also self-submission. These two I sent in at the same time, so it's Leaf Originals autographed yellow with A.J. McCarron and a Gym Mint 10. Numbered to 99. And I picked this up. It's a 2014 Panini Absolute Rookie Jersey Collection Anniversary. And it's numbered 19 of 20. It's a 8. This is a self-submission also. Most of these are self-submission. It's just, you can buy his raw cards for so much less than them already graded, which is kind of confusing sometimes. Especially of A.J. McCarron, of all people. I have his basic Topps Chrome and a Gym Mint 10. I do have his autograph version in a Gym Mint 10. I'll show that when I do my Saturday showcase of my 2014 Topps Chrome autograph set that I have PSA graded. If you want to check that out early, just go on PSA's website into set registries and look up 2014 Topps Chrome autograph, and it's up there. So I believe this was a self-submission, and then I know this one was a self-submission, and so was the autograph. So I do pretty good with the Topps Chrome. This is the X-Fractor and a Gym Mint 10 of A.J. McCarron. I don't believe, yeah, these aren't numbered. And then this one I picked up on eBay for pretty cheap. It's a Pulse Refractor and a Mint 9. So, but that's my little mini A.J. McCarron collection. I was hoping he would have got traded to someone. You know, I'm happy it wasn't the Browns. I'll tell you that much. But that would have been real sad. But so that's it for Saturday Showcase. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do next because I'm running out of things. I do T206 I can do, and then the 2014 Topps Chrome that I can still do, and then I have national stuff. So thanks for watching, especially if you made it to the end. Hook me up with a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you'd rather me do the T206 or the 2014 Topps Chrome football autos. It's about the same number of cards, so it's both about 50 or 60 cards. And so let me know. I mean, they're both going to get done at some point, but if you want one or the other, so start a little voting poll down below. And thanks for watching. Leave a comment, thumbs up, check out my other videos. I got a bunch of other box openings and everything like that. And have a good day.